Yo, what's the deal? Biggie Astrology. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We're doing the Astro-Weather, lunes to jueves, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Make it happen Monday. Think about it Tuesday. Wake up Wednesday. Try it Thursday. These are some of my E-isms. I get bisms. How was the weekend? My Knicks won. Represent the Rangers. I think they're doing good in the NHL playoffs. I haven't kept track. Phoenix Suns, bye-bye. They got swept. Anthony Edwards, another one like Jimmy Butler, could be Michael Jordan's son. We just don't know. He just plays like him and looks like him. But how you feeling with this Capricorn moon? It's my moon. It's conjunct Ceres, goddess of harvest today. We'll trine Jupiter and Uranus. Mars is getting ready to go into Aries mañana. And Venus went in yesterday to Taurus, its home sign, until May 23rd. So I'm going to talk about Venus and Taurus tonight in transit and in the natal chart. All right, so I'll see you on episode 202, Knowledge is Love, Astrology Podcast, on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to that. You know I miss you guys. But the Astro-Weather for April 29th, April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd. Well, Capricorn Aquarius moon. The Venus in Taurus, the Mars in Aries, but Pluto retrograde on Thursday, May 2nd. And it will retrograde and go back into the woods, right, of Capricorn at the 29th degree between September 1st and November 19th. Got to finish up number 2. How could I forget? Okay, so Jackson won his soccer game. My son, he's got one more game left. His team is 8-2-1 on the season. So next week, will basically be the championship. But they're basically the champions of the league. They have the best record, and next week's the last game. So last night, my amazing, beautiful wife and I, Alana Taylor, and go try her products, sabalepure.com, SABALI pure.com. You can get those lip balms, the trace mineral deodorant, the body and hair facial oil, really good. And the tooth powder, taking away the morning breath. Believe me, it's so worth it. Some of you guys have gotten my wife's products and you love it, so I thank you and appreciate you. But it's really for you. I mean, yes, it does bring money to my home, but it's for you guys because it's organic and vegan body and skincare. Your body absorbs whatever gets on it within 26 seconds or something. And we've got to be super intentional with all the energy that's going on, right? And even Pluto going retrograde, understanding that we're more than just these physical avatar bodies in the 3D. We've got to understand Pluto Aquarius is 20-year cycle, which will continue November 19th when it gets back in Pluto and in Aquarius. Permanently for the next 20 years, we will have the revelation and the spiritual awakening of understand that we are galactic, really beings and souls that are here for forever, right? Different dimensions, different frequencies. Everything is energy, frequency, vibrations, numbers. The universe is mathematics, okay? So hit me up, Taurus birth chart sale. Taurus sun moon risings, 165 minutes over Zoom, or 203, 40 to 50 minute custom video summary, audio transit recording, current, future transits, both serve as videos or your planetary placements. So, but last night, speaking of the health, going from Sabale Pure to my wife suggested, and we both did it. And I wanted to do it years ago and just forgot, but we wrapped up our feet and put onions on our feet. Oh my God. Okay, so I was in a coma, almost died, yada, yada, yada. But I've had 13 surgeries, and the valley fever went through the whole lymphatic system, and my arches collapsed, right? This was from 2013 to, I started to feel better around 2018, but I had 2 foot surgeries on each foot. When I woke up this morning and the onions had dissolved and, your feet, just like the crown of your head and the back of your neck, they receive. That's why in the winter, you got to put a scarf on the back of your neck, right? Uranus, so you can get sick. Your head, your crown chakra, and your feet, right? We have reflexology, and the feet connect to each organ in your body. So when you put the onions there, it's like detoxing. I felt so refreshed. Some of the inflammation went out and the pain left my feet. Onions on the feet, wrapped it in saran wrap, right? Bottom of the feet, the onions, and then I put the sock over it. It was amazing. So maybe something I try to do like once a week, but it definitely felt like a detox and my feet felt great. I recommend it. Give it a try. See how you do. Just like the iron and the magnesium and ashwagandha and the sea moss. You know what I'm saying? Be intentional. Pour into self. Let's get to the astro weather. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 29th, the 30th, May 1st. Happy birthday, Taurus. May 1st, which is the anniversary of one of my roommate, Kwame, dying. His birthday and my sister's birthday is coming up the 13th and 14th. He passed away 10 years ago on May 1st. Devastating. Just devastating. Good dude. Scorpio rising like me, Taurus sun, just a great human being. Okay, R.I.P. Kwame. But May 1st and then May 2nd, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be back Friday for the astro weather. Got a lot of clients this week, and I'm making headway. My astrology book, give me time, but I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks I can get it finished, and then I start the whole publishing and marketing promotion stuff of that. But I will let you know when you can purchase it and all that good stuff. I'm going to try to maybe do some hard copies and some digital. I got to figure that out. If anybody's got some insights on publishing, please share it with me. Email me, biggieastrology@gmail.com. Remember, the Cash App is $T2UC. You want to support the channel or donate. And all sales you can book, right? And the Black Moon Lilith at Chiron for $71, audio chart reading. Tailored, the number 2, you, tailored to you coaching at gmail.com. PayPal as a friend, okay? Cash App, $T2UC. Biggie Astrology. My former name was Tailored to You Coaching, okay? All right, I love you guys. Let's get to the chart for the astro weather. We're looking at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 10 degrees, although it won't show it on the chart, but it's 10 degrees today of the sun in Taurus, the second decan. Taurus, Virgo, decan, bust how I'm speaking. Specific, detail, perfection on the direction. Hopefully with introspection, you can make the proper correction. Astro weather. Pew. Alright, like I said, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Not just a coffee. Gotta knock out the smoothie, the break fast, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some nice grounding in nature this weekend. Had a good time. The boys had friends over. Soccer game, all that good stuff. So, Capricorn moon, you know what it is. All right, conjunct Ceres, 18 degrees. So it's going to finish up at around 23 degrees the East Coast, 24 West Coast. So tomorrow at around, I would say 12 noon, maybe 11:30, 45, we're going to get into the Aquarius moon. So the Aquarius moon will be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, and then as we get to like midnight, we'll have the moon going into Pisces for Friday, Saturday, un poquito Sunday. So, you know, then we'll have basically it's going to be a Pisces Aries moon weekend. All right. Getting ready for, I guess next Wednesday night or Thursday will be the Taurus new moon. Okay. So we can, we can get into that and talk about that and all that good stuff when it's time. Okay. So Pluto, you see here, getting ready to station retrograde. And so we have to really integrate. And Pluto is squaring Venus, okay? And it'll still be, you won't feel it with the sun because that's going to be 10 degrees today. but squaring Venus, and then Mars is going to join the party, join the Aries party. You know, we still got the nodes at 15 degrees. Excuse me. But April 30th, Mars goes into its home sign of Aries. So we're going to get a real shot in the arm and a boost of energy, right? You know, prayers to the people in, oh my gosh, where was it? Nebraska, Iowa, Oklahoma with these tornadoes. You know, some of this stuff is just it's not natural if it goes against God. Shut the Keras one. Harp is busy. Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Venus-Sun conjunction, and you'll start to feel this over the next few days. And I'll probably talk about it tonight as well. But, you know, the sun burns the house that it's in and any planet close to it. And so with Venus, sometimes it can affect some of the relationships. You know what I mean? And this, you know, if you have this in a natal chart, sometimes can affect the relationship with your father. All right. But I think at the same time, it can really illuminate the spring cleaning and what do we value, right? We need to kind of recycle things, and springtime is that good time because things are being born again, but you got to clear out what you no longer need and what no longer serves you. You understand? So that's really important. Looking around the cosmos, you know, for this Monday, the day of the moon, you know, the Capricorn moon, you still got the Lilith, the South Node, and the Lilith in Libra, Juno in Virgo, okay. The Libra South Node, you know, we've got to get to a point, and yeah, they're pretty conjunct, right? 2 degrees apart, where you've got to trust your instincts about the relationships, marriages, business partnerships, to really make sure you're integrating things that are bringing you harmony and peace. This can bring up a lot of dreams, especially for Scorpio risings, and even Taurus risings with all the Aries energy. There can just be a lot going on the nodal axis, 6th, 12th house, in the daily routine and in the dream life. You know, so things and opportunities can come up, you know, in your past, and you have to trust your intuition in terms of what's right for you. What do you want to bring in? What do you want to integrate? You know, and you've got the square with this Capricorn moon kind of squaring Lilith. So there could be some things where you're really trying to figure out, like, is this solid, right? Are my instincts guiding me properly? Are these relationships bringing me that serenity like grounding in nature does with the trees, right? Are you integrating it and really grounding things? And could you be cementing things from the past that are either like adios, no bueno, or maybe things that are really bringing you spiritual? Because the South Node is not just cutting, separating, dividing. It's also really tapping into past life energy, things from your early childhood, but also spirituality and spiritual gifts. And then you got the Lilith there. So you could be really grounding in. And then what's Capricorn? It's about structures and building with hard work and discipline. You could be grounding in a new spiritual routine to bring peace, harmony, and balance in your life. Or saying goodbye to friends and relationships and things that don't really serve you, right? The square, it's opportunities for growth, but sometimes you got to agree to disagree and be like, deuces, I'm out of here. You know, you're for the birds. This whole thing is for the birds. So this Capricorn moon, I love it, right? It's debilitated. I have it in my natal chart. But Capricorn moon people will tell you, you know, it's definitely that mantra of grinding and working hard. I'm a workaholic. I can't help it. If it's 30 hours in a day, I would work for 22, sleep for 8. It's just, I just love to work, you know. But it's also when you love what you do. Okay, it's important. But with the Capricorn moon, this is really good for meditating, grounding in nature. Conjunct Ceres, Goddess of Harvest, and I will be starting that series soon. Most likely next week. I got a busy week this week, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna start with the signs and then the houses, and I'm probably gonna start in Capricorn because that's where it's at now. How about that? How about those apples, Lucy? Okay, but you know, just know that the Ceres and the moon, They're in that trine to Uranus and Jupiter. So this is where you can really get innovative ideas when you're going for a walk in nature, when you're really being practical, when you're thinking about what am I building, right? And how am I being organized? You know what I mean? You can receive those downloads of innovation about increasing your wealth, your self-worth, your values, right? And even some of the possessions you have or that you need to release to allow the new energy of spring Taurus season to come in. And Jupiter could expand that, sudden events and downloads, right? So, real interesting energy, always at the North Node Chiron, and in the Mercury. I'm going to tell you, it's a great energy and time with the introspection. Okay. When Mars gets in, Mars can, shake things up a little bit in Aries because it's super fast and competitive. And it's just like the soldier warrior. It's not going to be introspective. It's just moving forward, full head of steam, April 30th to I think it's the end of May. And Venus in Taurus until May 23rd. So we got to focus on really integrating the values, right? Hopefully you did well and still you'll feel it today. The Neptune-Mars conjunction, it can bring in some positive things, but it can also slow down that assertiveness. This energy, the way to deal with it is the Epsom salt bath, is kind of being able to explore your spiritual gifts, right? To initiate spiritually, to initiate creativity and your imagination, but Mars, conjunct Neptune can be also, literally like some major explosions, gas pipe explosions, fires, oil, things in the water. Obviously, the investigation with the black box and the bridge and the boat and all the confusion, deception, and lies, right? All these things, ceasefire, not trying to travel and speak to people about, bringing peace where we need it. This is dealing with the deception of breaking rules and laws, not allowing people to protest on college campuses, which is very legal in their rights and stuff, right? We have to watch out when people get to a place where they can circumvent, individuals' rights based on the Constitution. Everybody needs to pay attention to that. I don't care what side you're on. Everybody has the right for, peaceful protest. So we got to always kind of, I'm not whatever, but I'm all about the laws, and that is a legal right? Freedom of speech, liberation. That's why that whole TikTok ban is not good, because they don't like the fact that people are getting information from all over the world. Please pay attention to that. Don't fall for the deception. Oh, TikTok's bad for the kids. Yeah, it's bad, but it's also bringing a lot of news and information about health and truth and about what's going on in the world, okay? They don't want you to know that. They want to give you the government Saturn Pisces deception and programming. Oh, only watch the state news, right? It's no different from communist China. I mean, come on, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Let's go to Tuesday. Think about it. Tuesday, the day of Mars. So perfect as Mars is going to go into its home sign. Think before you're impulsive and you react and cause explosions. Mars, 0 degrees Aries, lunar mansion, south node, very explosive. All right, Astro-Weather for Make It Happen Monday, and the moon will finish up, like I said, around 23 East Coast degrees, 24 West Coast. And then we're going to get into this Aquarius moon tomorrow. Astro-Weather for Make It Happen Monday. Pew! Tuesday, April 30th. Abril. Tauruses, you better hit me up. Birth chart sale goes to May 19th, midnight. All right, so we're looking at 12 noon, a little bit earlier, 9 a.m. Pacific. And I may go back and forth and rotate. Now, obviously, the sun's not moving yet, but it'll be there at 11 degrees. You see the Venus is moving, okay? And Mars has joined the party, like I said, okay? There you go, Lucy, 0 degrees. All right. So we're going to, as a collective, feel that shift, you know, because Mars and Venus, male and female, right? Action orientated masculine energy, receptive feminine energy. But Venus is actually, you know, ancient Hindu mythology, a male deity or whatever. So interesting to think about it. Look, it's feminine in Taurus, masculine in Libra, but Venus is not just arts, culture, entertainment, love language, food. It's also the seed of life, right? It's sperm. So Venus is in its home in Taurus, Mars is in its home in Aries. There's like simpatico, peace in the world, right? It's kind of nice energy. Pisces is in Neptune, or it's at home, you know, all the stuff. But, you know, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, they're all out of place. And look at this, 0 degrees, Moon conjunct Pluto. So, you know, that's really on the agenda for Tuesday. And you're going to feel that energy where there could be, in the mundane astrology and the collective, some real deep things revealed, right? Remember, watch out with this whole AI stuff, right? When Drake, you know, when the battle tried to bring out Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and then some people were like, oh, that's good. And some people are like, no, wait a minute. That's not good. Because then you're taking away money from the artist. Is Tupac's estate being paid for that AI rhyme? Right? So you got to watch, you know, discernment, you know. They want to take away people's rights, and the AI also putting that into pop culture, music, film, or whatever. This is why the Screen Actors Guild, why we were on strike. You know, you have to, what's sacred and then what's right. You can't have the technology just taking away stuff from authors, artists, rhymers, singers, entertainers, directors, right? You know, all of it. We have to be mindful and careful. So you're also having the moon square Venus. Okay. So listen, relationships, things about the money and technology and AI. This is actually where you're going to see Tuesday, people could be clapping back, or people could be, you know, disagreeing and having real debates about AI in music and art and entertainment and culture. That's, you know, I don't know. It's the same thing, right? At Whole Foods now, they got a thing where you can, you know, potentially check out and pay with your palm. Pay attention to that. Listen, don't get caught up in convenience making you sell your soul or put a chip in your body that can change your DNA and frequencies. People, come on, we got to stop. Oh, everything instant, fast. That's what's wrong with our culture and our society. Mira, estúpido. You know, convenience and comfort is like that sextile trine energy all the time. It can make you lazy and you never do anything and achieve anything in life. Don't be afraid to be uncomfortable and have change and growth in your life. Those squares and oppositions is what makes you you. We all need a little bit of struggle. If everything's just easy peasy greasy, then, you know, we might as well just be like what they want us, eating bugs and living like in a 6x6 little hut. So come on, 7x7, 8x8. You're going to be living in a sandwich. You want all this daggone convenience. It's irritating. God bless us all. So this Lilith, right now in Libra, this is where, you know, it will eventually in the South Node on Wednesday and probably Wednesday night get into trining the moon. So, you know, moon is going to finish up at around 6 degrees on the East Coast on Tuesday. And the Aquarius moon, let's be honest, it's a little emotionally detached, but it's smart as a whip. And this is innovative, bizarre, genius energy. Conjunct Pluto, things will be revealed about the dark web, science, health, right? Things that they're talking about, different things, but this should really connect you to, hey, let me get the ashwagandha, the sea moss, the burdock root. You know, let me try the magnesium. Let me put the onions on my feet. Okay. It can help the inflammation with the ankles. Aquarius moon is great. And I hope I see you guys at Coffee Talk May 18th. Okay. And I think we're going to look at the Jupiter Gemini chart May 25th. And then the second hour, I may do a Leah's birth chart. I don't know. Comment down below if you're interested in that. It might be kind of fun She's been coming up in the news a lot lately. Maybe they reopen her case and really investigate, what happened with poor Leah. God rest her soul. But, with this technology and the AI, the moon, this is the people. The Pluto, the secrets revealed, the transformation, the soul psychology, right? The people have got to decide, I'm not just signing up for anything in the convenience. Okay? Tap into that Lilith and Libra. Like, is this really comfort and harmony and peace? No, it's no bueno. So also be mindful, right? The Mercury is moving forward. It's moving slow, creeping, but it's going to start to get there. You see conjunct the Chiron starting to pull away from the North Node, but they're still all in this trine. In this stellium, okay? And, that gives you the opportunity to be introspective. The Lilith is kind of, opposing the Chiron. So there's also where you can, tap in and really heal the relationship with self by healing those childhood wounds. So you can properly initiate and assert in your life, okay? That's really important. So enjoy this. 6 degrees, 7 degrees on the West Coast for Tuesday. Remember, Mars and Aries, great time. Go outside, adventure, hiking, lift the weights above the shoulders. That's how we activate the Mars. You got to exercise. As you get older, the seniors and people, even, hey, over 50. But, I'm talking about people 70s, late 60s. You have to strengthen up your legs, do the squats, right? Because that keeps your balance. Seniors wind up dying because they fall and have hip injuries, and then they get in a wheelchair and stuff like that. And the stronger your legs are, right? And then exercising your muscles, you bring in the things that, endorphins and oxytocin that, help you and help your organs. Blood flow, get the cayenne pepper, the hot stepper. All right. Juno, still rocking in Virgo. You know what it is, right? And Pallas Athena, Vertex in Virgo. Scorpio. Pallas Athena now is in Sagittarius. And Ceres got us a harvest, still boogieing and moving slow in Capricorn. So enjoy this Aquarius moon and think about it Tuesday, the day of Mars. Lift your weights, run your errands, handle your business. All right? And reach out. The moon tracking service, $134, 65 minutes. You learn about the moon hitting all your planets in your chart. This is your emotions, your body, your health, your intuition, how you emotionally respond and react. Family you create, your mom. 65 minutes, and you get the moon and all 12 signs, all 12 houses. Very proud of this service. You could book it at BigEastrology.com. You have questions, you could always email me direct, BigEastrology@gmail.com. Let's get to May 1st. Wake up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. It's about your lungs, yo. Emails and writing and breathing. All right, that's the Astro-Weather for Tuesday. Big Astrology. Pew. Wake up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Well, we're not looking at a particular ascendant, but what that Aquarius moon is doing, Lucy, is dancing. Okay, 14 degrees, right? So from the 7. And so it's going to finish up about 20 degrees on the East Coast, 21 on the West Coast. Okay? So, that lets you know that when we look at it for Tuesday, right, it's going to, probably wind up finished. Let's say if we did 12 noon, it would be 21, 6, 27. We'll look at it at 2 o'clock on Thursday, Eastern. It'll be like around 28 degrees, okay? So Thursday night, that moon will get into Pisces, okay? But yeah, this is Wake Up Wednesday, the day of Mercury, and that Aquarius moon is trining the Lilith down here, okay? And, past the South Node. But it can be a very instinctual day, and you can be very intuitive about your thoughts and communications. Okay. This is getting ready for Mercury to station and go retrograde on Thursday, May 2nd. Jupiter's starting to move. Okay. 24 degrees, pulling away from the Uranus and Taurus. The Sun and Venus are dancing, and Venus, right, exact square to Pluto. So this is where people are like, you know what? No more dating apps. I don't want no Tinder. This is like not working for me. You know, I just, we also have to watch out, right? This is really deep because you're noticing this now, but Pluto, Aquarius, and Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, there's a lot of deception and confusion going on in the spiritual community, and you have to trust your instincts and intuition. If people are telling you things that just don't logically make sense, or you don't feel it in your body, it's not bringing you harmony and peace. We have to be practical and realistic. Everybody can talk about, oh, this is the way to do this and manifest this. See, this is why I tell you guys, this works for me, and you give it a try. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. It doesn't work for you. Not everybody needs to do the same thing. Some of you have, there's a lot of false prophets and false gurus out there and this and that and telling you this and that. Hey, nobody's perfect. I try to just give you the truth from my heart and love, gratitude, and being my authentic self. Cold showers and meditating and grounding and earthing and hugging trees works for me. It may not work for you. Sound bowls, toning, cold showers. These things work for me. And I'm not saying I'm better or perfect, but hey, if you like my work or whatever, and you resonate with what I'm doing, that I'm telling you that works for me, brings me peace, makes me feel better, because I'm a real Cap Moon and a Virgo and Scorpio, right? Like, listen, I'm gonna give it to you real and raw. If I try it and it don't work, I'm gonna be like, don't do that, right? The onions on the feet, it worked. Cold showers works. Grounding, meditating, toning, it works. So I'm just real. And so the sun today will be on Wednesday, 12 degrees. Wednesday is the day of Mercury, right? Now remember, it's direct, so it's time to move forward. Listen, some of you Aries Sun Moon risings, you got to start your own business, or you got to ask for the promotion or raise. It's go time. Mars is there too now. Go ahead and initiate. Go assert yourself at work, be competitive, and be like, you know what? I've been putting in the work. I've been doing my thing. I need more support. I need a raise. I need this, that, or whatever. Or maybe it's time for you to, be brave and start your own thing. It's up to you, but always be smart and wise and prudent. This moon, 14. So the moon is basically, we're going to have it early in the morning, squaring the sun on Wednesday. And so, there could be some instances where you're just feeling a little uneasy about the future, financial future, about your investments, your savings, even, questioning your, now it could be a high sensory day too. Wednesday, there could be some fear, some anxieties about some emails or things you got to say to people and this and that or whatever. But, tap into that Lilith and really focus on, am I saying something that's fair or just to someone else, my communications? Am I being harmonious and peaceful and having compassion and empathy for myself? Go for a walk, do some deep breath work on Wednesday. Okay. Maybe a little jogging. The Neptune, I forgot, I got to research when it goes retrograde, but, at least I got the Pluto for you, and the Uranus and Neptune will go retrograde at some point this year. Pluto goes May 2nd, Thursday. Okay. So this moon, like I said, will finish up at 21 degrees on the West Coast, 20 on the East Coast. And you're going to feel that square as you're going to bed to Uranus and Jupiter. And even while you're sleeping. So there could be some interesting dreams. You could be dreaming about floating on a crystal, on your way to, Uranus or Pluto, you can have some astro traveling dreams or some things about, maybe having a dream about artificial intelligence, whatever it is. But I would, Wednesday night, I'd go to bed with some crystals. Maybe put some crystals on your bed or by your pillow. If you go to bed with some pajamas with pockets, give it a try. Give it a try, good people. But enjoy Wednesday, your emails and communications, try to bring a little bit, like really ponder and contemplate, is this just, fair? Is it necessary to send this, harmonious and peaceful? There could be some harshness, abrasions, right? And don't and remember, Aquarius is about the friends and the Aquarius moon. So it could definitely be some things, about the values and self-worth. Listen, if you don't have the same values as your friend, then you gotta, focus on what you love them for and agree to disagree. Right? I have some friends I don't talk about certain things because we just don't view it the same. And that's okay. It's okay. Not everybody in your life has to agree with you on every subject or topic or think the way you think. We're all individuals and we're all connected to God source energy and here to run our race. Remember, I tell you about Earth School. Some could be 10th, 11th, 12th grade, some kindergarten, first grade. No judgment, but it's just a different vibration and frequency. And, unless that person in the different grade is bringing you, discomfort or, hurting you in some way, if you still love them, then you can keep them in your life. If it's not bringing you the harmony and peace, Libra South Node, and it's not fair or just, then you gotta say deuces. You gotta say goodbye. This nodal access to January 11, 2025, we have to be the brave, courageous leaders and initiating ourselves to walk into our I am energy. All right, I am the I am. You're not separate from God, and you're not above God. God is everything. But know that God is not outside of you; it's within you. Right? We are in God's image. So that means that you've got to respect somebody else's connection or journey. And maybe their soul is not here to evolve the way your soul wants to evolve in its lifetime. And that's okay. It's got to be okay. So enjoy Aquarius moon. We're going to look at tomorrow, Thursday, the day of Jupiter, more at the 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And Pluto's going retrograde tomorrow. So get ready for that. I hope you guys have a good week. I think the energy is, as we're ending April and going into May, and now we're into May, May 1st, Wednesday. We could say goodbye to April. April was tough. It was tough. I have gratitude, my mom's birthday's in April, but April was a tough month this year. But you know what? We're still here. We're still standing. We got to focus on the positive. Let go of the pain and the trauma and the arguments and the fights, and just know that the sun's going to shine tomorrow, and we got to stick in the faith, and be positive and optimistic. It may be easier for me because I have Jupiter on the ascendant. All my Jupiter first house people stand up. Whoop, whoop. But come on, y'all. Let's be positive and optimistic. It doesn't cost you anything to be in gratitude and have the promise of the now, the conscious moment that means everything, and even the hope and faith that tomorrow is going to be just as good, if not better. And when we have tough times and tough experiences, what did you learn from it? How are you growing? How are you willing to look within and be like, you know what? Oof, I got to be careful. You know what I mean? We just have to be self-aware, and it's okay. Even from spouses, like relationships are best ways to learn. My wife teaches me things all the time, and I hope to inspire and teach her. But we have to keep that open mind and make corrections and adjustments, right? And we also are here to teach each other how to respect and love one another and the boundaries. Okay? So, it's you're never a finished work unless you're unwilling to grow and change. So just keep that open mind and the open heart, rock from the start. All right, let's go to Try It Thursday, May 2nd in the Astro-Weather. Of course, I spit it clever. Biggie Astrology. Pew. Whew. That's some good smoothie. My wife loves me. I am I am so blessed and spoiled. All right. The Taurus sun at 13 degrees on May 2nd. Venus is at 4 rocking. We see the Mars starting to move a little bit at 1 degree now. And Pluto is retrograde. Okay? So listen, it's going to do the slow dance until September 1st. So we're going from May 2nd to September 1st before it gets to Capricorn. All right? So it's going to go to 1 degrees and then 0 degrees of Aquarius. September 1st to November 19th is the final cleanup in Capricorn. But it's also that 29th degree in Capricorn, the last Earth sign, is also that opportunity to integrate some of the realities of the dimensions, the cosmos, and spirituality and spiritual awakening of Aquarius, freedom and liberation, that you can, in this retrograde in Capricorn, integrate it into what you're building for the future, for the physical reality you want to create. So think about that, be mindful of that, and use these energies to your benefit and work with them. With Pluto and Aquarius this last time, and it got up to 2 degrees. What did I see? What did I learn? What about science, technology, humanity? What about aliens? What about astrology, esoteric knowledge? What about crystals that I can now integrate starting September 1st into physical reality, grounded in? Just think about that. Okay. So the Aquarius moon, look at that. Look at that, Lucy. 29 degrees. Right? So that's at 12 noon. So, man, we're going to have this Pisces. We're going to have this Pisces by like 4 p.m. All right. So the Pisces is going to be really Thursday, Friday, and un poquito Saturday. Right? So then the Aries will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then that Taurus new moon is going to be like either late Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I forgot the date. Next week. Right? So that means what? We got Friday is May 3rd, 4th, 5th. So probably May 5th is probably the Taurus new moon. Okay, so just be ready for that. Probably on the night, May 5th. But, we're rocking. Jupiter's 24 degrees. So this Aquarius moon is coming off the square, right? And I told you in Jupiter how you're sleeping. And we are really on Thursday, the day of Jupiter. It's a good day to sign up for a class. Book a chart reading to work on your self-love. Big 3, Big 4, one-on-one astrology coaching. I'm designing my level 2 course, but you can also do astrological life coaching. Even if you've already booked a chart reading from me, astrological life coaching is 4 weeks, $440. But it's worth it because I teach you how to live and exist in the energy of your chart. Be in the flow, yo. So your soul is dancing here and understanding what you pre-selected. And so we do 65 minutes, 3 houses at a time each week, 4 weeks. First week, houses 1 through 3, and I give you homework. And it's a real deep psychological dive, looking at the lunar mansions, the aspects, and understanding how can I live with my chart and deal with these energies every day of my life. Okay? You can book it on the website or email me. But it's the best 4 weeks of your life. I'm gonna tell you that it'll change your life forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. All right. So, oh look, Sirius moved to 21 degrees. That Juno, man, I'm gonna tell you, that thing is moving so slow in Virgo. So this Isis, just so you know, it's over here in Virgo, it's trans Pluto. So that's another thing to look at in terms of we're dealing with the health, loving yourself and your stomach, your intestines. We got to increase our fruits and vegetables. We got to get to the farmers markets and grow our own food. Okay. Now the Lilith, it's going to be in Libra for a minute, the way it looks. But remember, this is the true Black Moon Lilith. So it bounces, it dances. All right. And so remember, it's coming off that trine to the moon. So it can be really instinctual about, the relationships and who to build with, right? Who to connect with, And because it's coming off that South Node energy, there could be people Wednesday and Thursday coming up from your, past. Oh, I dated them on the app and this and that or whatever, for you single folks. OG married folks, I'm coming up on 16 years and I met my wife on Match.com. God is good. So, this sun at 13 degrees, well, the Taurus Virgo deacon, think about it. Taurus, the five senses, practical, prudent, pragmatic, high sensory. Well, in Virgo, the second deacon, not the Taurus deacon, the Taurus Virgo deacon, it's a little bit more analytical and introspective. It's not as stubborn as the Taurus, those late, or late April to I guess, no, not even May 1st. To like April 30th. Okay. April 29th, but April 30th. This year, the 29th. But the second deacon, these folks are going to be a little bit more like, I want to make that a little bit better, perfect, a little bit more detailed, precise. And they can be very much about, what is it that I'm collecting? What is it about my five senses? What is it about that I am grounding or bringing into physical reality? Is it perfect for me? Right? Things like that. So Venus in Taurus, that 4 degree. And so the lunar mansion with this 13 degree of the sun, right? It's going to be the moon. All right. Well, it's already there now. It starts at 10 degrees. So this is where there can be a little bit more, I guess the Taurus Virgo deacon could be a little bit more sensitive than the Taurus deacon too. Okay. That's real from 10 to 23 degrees. So even a little bit of that Taurus Virgo, the first few days, Taurus Capricorn deacon. Okay. I'll explain that to you when we get up to it. But Thursday, Mars is starting to move a little. The Pluto, the Aquarius moon. So we're going to finish up at about 5 degrees Pisces, Thursday night, okay? So it'll be about 11, 12 degrees Friday when I do the Astro-Weather, let's say even at 12 noon Eastern, with that Pisces moon. Be very spiritual and creative next weekend, okay? So get ready for that. And I'll be officially announcing my coffee talk this week. And I'll probably be doing a little mini coffee talk again. Coffee talk's 2 hours, $20. The mini one is $11 for 70 minutes. And I'll be figuring out a nice little subject or topic to talk about. And we're going to, dive into it. Okay? So really, let me know. I'll let you know. BiggieAstrology@gmail.com. But enjoy Thursday in the Astro-Weather. You'll feel that shift. The Aquarius moon is very different from the Pisces moon. So like I said, around 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, we'll be getting into that Pisces moon. And you're gonna, you're gonna be a little bit more empathetic and compassionate. The Aquarius moon is a little emotionally detached. I'm sorry, it just is. It's definitely about its friends, but it's about freedom and liberation first. Remember, it's stubborn, the fixed air sign. When it gets into Pisces, it's more like, creative and in the flow, man. Let's play some music, smoke a doobie, man. Come on, man. So, all right, enjoy. This is the Astro-Weather for May 2nd. Try it Thursday. Big E Astrology. Pew. Alright, that's it. The Astro-Weather for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. April 29th, April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd. There's a lot going on. Venus Taurus, Mars Aries, Pluto retrograde, Venus square Pluto. Health, self-love. Be you, do you. Be respectful and considerate of others. It's okay to agree to disagree. We're all kind of on our own journey and path. Not everybody can see the Knicks win tomorrow night. But make sure you join me tonight, okay? And hopefully the Lakers push Denver. My son likes the Lakers. I'm not a big Laker fan, but I always root for LeBron. So I want the Lakers to upset Denver, but hopefully they don't lose in 5. But that's tonight, Monday night, April 29th. But I'll be on live 8 p.m. Eastern talking about Venus and Taurus, the natal birth chart, and the transit to May 23rd. Okay? So let's enjoy. Let's do some spring cleaning. I know I got to get rid of some old shirts that I had before my son was born. Lord have mercy. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm a Cap mode and the Virgo. I'm pretty nostalgic. I got to learn to kind of... My wife is good at that, man. She was like, you don't wear it, get it out, get rid of it. But I'm learning. But I'm honest with myself. Trying to just be the best version of myself while I'm here and to be of service to you and the collective. I hope you appreciate me. I appreciate you. The Astro-Weather. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Try it Thursday, the day of Jupiter. Go for a walk, a hike, sign up for a class, book a birth chart reading. BigEastrology.com. Sign up for my newsletter, even some of my OGs. Make sure you're signing up for the newsletter. New folks, please subscribe, share, and comment down below. There's the Astro-Weather for 4 days. Let me know what you think, and I hope you appreciate it. All right, I'll see you Friday. Have a blessed and wonderful week. Stay away from hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes. And just send love and peace to the Middle East, but to the whole world. Don't forget about Ecuador, Congo, Brazil, Haiti, okay? All right, y'all. And don't forget about your fellow citizens in America. We need love for one another. All right, Astro-Weather, Monday through Thursday. Happy May. April 29th, April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd. Peace. Big E Astrology. See you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Knowledge is Love Astrology Podcast. We're going to have a blast. Later. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy Taurus season. Astro-Weather. Peace.